4 issues between now and the election and decide not for yourself, but for other people in this state of Iowa, what sort of a president do they want? Number one, the number one responsibility of the federal government is national security. And there is no doubt in my mind that a person like John McCain that has been connected with national security since the age of 17 is better qualified to be commander-in-chief than Obama. So who do you want to be commander-in-chief?
John McCain! Sarah Palin.
Number 2, one of the most important legacies any president leaves is who he supports and appoints to the Supreme Court of the United States. We've got an opportunity to have a person, president of the United States, that will appoint people like Alito and Roberts, and McCain voted for these people, and Obama spoke against and voted against Roberts. Do you want people who are strict constructionists who will interpret the Constitution, or do you want people appointed to the Supreme Court that are going to legislate? We want people who are strict constructionists, because those of us in the legislative branch of government are elected to make law, and if you don't like the law we make, you can vote us out of office, but you can't vote people out of office that are appointed for a lifetime to the Supreme Court. So who do you want to appoint people to the Supreme Court of the United States? Right now, in a time of economic uncertainty, we do not want anybody to be president of the United States that's going to raise taxes on anyone. And at this point, it's pretty clear in this election that one candidate, Obama, wants to raise taxes to a tremendously high level. Now, I remember another Democrat 16 years ago that run on a platform of not increasing taxes on anybody below $200,000. And in 1993, the biggest tax increase in the history of the country passed, and those are not my words, those are Senator Moynihan's words, the Democrat chairman of the committee. And you know what? Everybody over $20,000 income got their taxes increased. So you better take with a grain of salt any candidate from the other party that says that they're not going to increase taxes on anybody under the $250,000 a year. Who do we want in charge? Who do we want in charge of the issue of taxes in Washington, D.C.? And the last issue that I think is so important, particularly here in Iowa, where we live long distances from places we got to go to work, where we have agriculture, where they use so much energy. We've got a candidate for president that is ready to drill here and drill now. And we have a candidate of the other party who wants to continue to send $700 billion overseas to countries where they want to train terrorists to kill us. We've got to make sure that this time we have a president who wants to use our own natural resources, and that means drill here and drill now. It's very clear what we need for our country's national security. what we need for our Supreme Court, what we need for our energy policy, and what we need for our tax policy, that it's pretty clear that the McCain-Palin ticket is a ticket that's good for America, good for you and me, good for Iowa, and let's work hard to make sure that it happens.